morning. We certainly have a lot to be happy about. Our board exams are complete, and our professional careers have commenced. I would like to thank my classmates for bestowing upon me the honor of saying a few closing words for today's celebration. First and foremost, thank you to our friends, family, loved ones, and to the faculty for supporting our journey over the past 4 years. Writing a valedictorian speech is a great honor, until you find out you're given a 5-minute slot to say something inspiring and agreeable to all 55 of your classmates. 5 minutes. I can't even do an OSCE in 5 minutes. So I went with 7. The task of writing this speech was challenging, and perhaps too ambitious. For the real source of inspiration is what each of you have discovered about yourself. The challenges you have overcome, the self-doubt you have pushed through, the confidence you have gained, the clinical knowledge you have acquired, and the lifelong memories you have made. This speech has only one purpose: to invite each of you to take a moment to reflect on who you are, what you want out of life, determine how you can be of service to the world around you, and create a plan to achieve this, while revisiting these questions frequently. If I were to ask, what is a pharmacist? What do they do? Why do they exist? I would likely get different answers to these fundamental questions, not only on the era of response, but interestingly enough, the pharmacist too. Are we drug dealers? No, it seems like an awful lot of school for that designation. Although be prepared to hear that joke again and again. How about another one of my favorites, pill counters? I can't help but laugh every time I hear this remark, since most of us in fact do very little pill counting. Rather, we are trained in human anatomy, pathophysiology, pharmacology, pharmaceutics, toxicology, pharmacokinetics, medicinal chemistry. Actually, a lot of medicinal chemistry. Clinical practice, and scientific literature evaluation, to name only a few key areas of knowledge involving patient care. That we work in a wide variety of areas of care, ranging from cancer, dialysis, infectious disease, pediatrics, community practice, family medicine, intensive care, and that's just to list only a few. Bottom line, pharmacists are everywhere. Let's start with an easier question. Why do pharmacists exist? We exist because the human condition is such that, in addition to humans having the capacity to learn language, play games, experience love, we are also subject to sickness, disease, and death. And we all need medicine from time to time. We exist to be of service to others. Our role is to be drug therapy experts such that we can improve the quality of life of those around us. It's that simple. Now, there are many ways to do this, of course, but when it comes down to it, that to me is our raison d'etre. And if you disagree, that's okay too, since I invited you all to answer these questions for yourself. Always remember that life is a gift. It's an I get to, rather than I have to. Life is also a choice. The way you conduct yourself, whether you decide to be an optimist, to be kind, caring, compassionate, these are all choices that I ask each of you to make, even when you're having a bad day and things just aren't going your way. Take a moment and ground yourself in those essential questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Okay, I think I hear Nancy knocking to give me the 2-minute warning. As you begin your career as healthcare professionals, I leave you with the following suggestions. 1. Learn something new every day. Challenge yourself by identifying areas of practice that you could add to or improve on. Keep up to date with practice guidelines and take the time to critically evaluate their recommendations. Get involved with your profession. MSP, MPHA, CSHP, and many other acronyms nobody understands but us. The more you know, the more you have to offer. And it doesn't have to be a lonely endeavor. Get together with your colleagues, learn as a group, journal club it, go for a beer and discuss the new diabetes guidelines. 2, advocate for yourself, advocate for your healthcare team, advocate for your patients, or I suppose champion for your patients. As you begin your role as pharmacist, don't be afraid to speak up and take an active role. If you believe you have something to offer, do it. Expand your scope of practice if you wish. Engage your colleagues about drug therapy. Educate your patients about their disease and options on how to manage it. Have an open mind and be willing to change your mind. The practice of pharmacy will certainly be different 50 years from now than what it is today. During this time, our role will evolve too, and we must be open and adaptive to the new challenges that await us. Support your fellow pharmacists who dare to try something new. Believe in yourself and follow your dreams. We may not all have ended up working at our first pick within the profession. So if you have your eyes set on something else, don't give up. Learn as much as you can where you are right now, and when the opportunity presents itself, be bold and go after it. Also have a plan. Ask yourself where you want to be in 1 year, 5 years. I have many mentors and role models within the profession of pharmacy, and all of them have in common the desire to self-improve. They all became excellent practitioners because of their dedication, commitment, and choices. Their success is not an accident. Last one, 3. Be grateful. Years ago, I took a course in positive psychology, and we learned this simple exercise called the 3 blessings exercise. The idea behind it is to reflect on your day about 3 things that you had seen or done or experienced that you felt grateful for. I encourage all of you to do this simple exercise every night, or even every day with a friend or a spouse. What it does is not only buffer negative emotions, but it rewires your perspective on life. It teaches you to identify the good around you, to take part in kindness and compassion and excellence and humor. By forcing yourself to identify the blessings in your life each and every day, you will see the world with more hope, more light, more love. And you will become the best pharmacist that each of you can be, because you're a part of something greater than yourself. I'll start. My first blessing is to be a part of this class. Your kindness, humor, and goodwill has been a constant source of inspiration for me over the past 4 years. The second is the immense gratitude I feel towards this faculty. The commitment and dedication you have given us, the way in which you challenged us to become our best selves is a tremendous gift. Thank you. And lastly, I feel blessed to witness this moment, to see how proud your family and friends are of your significant achievement. Please join me in congratulating the pharmacy class of 2013.